Incoming transmission.
Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes. Let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow. In the Retro Gaming Club, let's go, let's go. At the Retro Gaming Club.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 31st of January. Actually, I should be saying 31st of January. Yar! What are you looking today? It's Captain Barrel. Yes, har. So, we've already looked at this on the demo version of the Mega Drive. And we've looked at it on the Neo Geo, but this is the port that started it all, for me anyway. I had the demo version of this, and this is now the full game. So, I thought we'd check it out. Being at the end of the week, it's kind of piratey with pirates, but I'm making up excuses to play the damn game. Okay. Anyway, I hope you've had a great week and looking forward to a restful weekend. And yeah, so I thought we'd end the week on this rather excellent little game. I'm not going to make any bones about it. It's fantastic. And if you've not played Captain Barrel yet, then shame on you, because you should be playing it to your heart's content. It's a great game. So I hasten to compare it to the Neo Geo version because, well, the Neo version is just fantastic, and you know, obviously there's graphical limitations with the Mega Drive and stuff, but it doesn't detract from anything, and I'm really happy to say that. So we're going to hit the usual criteria, folks, and we'll get on with that. So presentation of the game is fantastic. I love it. This is one of my highlights of 2024. In fact, it's one of my most... I have completed this several times now. It's very, very addictive. And even if you've completed it, you'll want to go back and play it again. And that's the beauty of Captain Barrel, is that although it's a relatively short game, there's a lot more to it than just completing it. There's ways that you can boost your score. In fact, if you go to my Neo Geo review and in the comments, the developer is actually dropped by and suggested how we can make the game, how you can play the game to a bit more of an extent. So you can line up all of the bad guys, hit them all at once, that kind of thing. So the demo version I had, the levels were in a different order. So now we've got the actual game. You'll see that they are now represented in the same way that the Neo version. So that's cool. It's also on the Dreamcast as well, so that's rather nice. And on the Sony PSP as well, which I've not seen that version yet, but it's on my to-do list. I just don't want to fill you up with barrels, you know. But I thought it was nice to, you know, we've had a nice little gap between Captain Barrel on the Neo and Captain Barrel now. So I thought it'd be nice to just show you the comparisons here. But obviously, there's not a lot of differences there, really. The enemy types, Captain Barrel himself, all that kind of thing, they're all intact. It's just, I think, to me, the colour scheme's just slightly more washed out than the Neo Geo version. But that's, you know, that's nothing to be worried about at all. You can see the game here. It's absolutely beautiful. Love it. And we like piratey games because they're fun. Yar, so why not play them to my heart's content, me lad? Alright. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat today. So we'll look at playability in a little while, folks. So we're going to look at sound now. The sound's actually really good. You've still got the same soundtrack as before. It's not quite a CD quality as the Neo version, but at the end of the day, it won't be because it's on a cartridge and it hasn't got as many... hasn't got as many resources to play with. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game. No. They've done a cracking job with the sound as well. You've got this jaunty little soundtrack that goes through the game as well, which is awesome. I love it, I do. But yeah, so let's have a look at the UI, because there is one. Top left-hand corner, you can see how many captains we've got left. We've got 3 at the moment. And then how many bombs we've got. Oh, I've lost a captain. Yeah, so hit point, basically they're hit points, and then as soon as you've lost all your hit points, it's game over. Yes. But you can see there we've got bombs, and then we've got the score, and then right in the middle we've got that horrible little timer But to be fair, it gives you enough time to clear the levels, so you haven't got to worry too much about that at all, which is great. But I've loved the game obviously on the previous formats, and when I had the demo, I was really happy with that. So it's really great to actually bring you the full versions of the game as well. Doesn't matter what format they're on. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be the same, so they're all going to get really high scores. And I got hit by the rainbow vomit. I love this whale. He's so cool. For an ender level boss, it's right. It's quite sweet. I wonder if any inspiration was taken from the New Zealand story, because the first boss on that is a whale, strangely enough, and that was a platformer as well. If you enjoyed the New Zealand story and other platform games of the ilk, like Snow Brothers and stuff, then you will enjoy this one, no doubt. But yes, I've really enjoyed bringing games to you that have been non-mainstream, I suppose would be the right way of saying it. So games that have arrived on systems that we used to play on, but have arrived on the systems recently, or at least in the last sort of couple of years. But I do enjoy bringing you the classics as well, which is nice. But if ever there's a new game, I like to go out and bring it to you. So there you are. Get out of the way! There we go. I evaded your rainbow vomit, you vast scallywag. Look, I can beat the crap out of him, and it doesn't matter. You can only hit him with barrels. There you go. Controls are nice and simple. You got up and down, left and right. You got jump, attack, and bomb, and that's basically your controls. And they're really responsive as well, so that you've got no trouble or worries about that, which is absolutely fantastic. So it be. So there you go. So moving on to the next level now, and you'll see that the whole aesthetic of the game changes. We've got a different level design, we've got different bad guys, and we've got a new soundtrack, which is great. I absolutely love this. I think I might do a playthrough of Captain Barrel, so you can actually see it through from start to finish and see how bad I actually am at it. Actually, I'm not that bad at it, to be honest. Which makes it really nice for a whole generation of gamers to play. There's something there for everyone. Obviously, we'll come to that shortly. But yeah, the sound and the music are brilliant. You've got all the sound effects. So you've got your swishy sword sound effects. You've got your the bomb sound effects. You've got these great little sound effects as you hit the bad guys as well, which always makes me chuckle. It do make me laugh. Like that, you see. Anyway, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm going full pirate today. Anyway, I'll have a sore throat later on because of that. But never mind. These plants spitting out fireballs. Yeah. Nasty little critters. Anyway. So, yeah, sound, music, graphics, controls are all absolutely solid. Love it to bits. And that's one of the reasons it makes the game so good, is that everything just ties up into a nice little package, and all you need to do is stick a bow on it, and there you go. So playability, obviously you can see that it's absolutely on the money. Yes. It's a very, very playable game, and I do recommend, if you've not played Captain Barrel, go and grab it for yourselves, because it's well worth the purchase, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely well worth it. I'll stick a link in the description for you so you can go and get it yourselves, because why wouldn't you? And if not, I'll board ye. Arr, and steal thy treasure. Ha ha. So there you are. It's playable on so many different levels. It's not just the fact you've got a really polished game. You've got several different ways to get high scores and that kind of thing. So a lot of thought's gone into it, and a game that's had a lot of thought gone into it that just gets a salute from me. And yeah, absolutely fantastic. So like I say, if you've not played Captain Barrel yet, well, it's about time you strapped on your pirate boots and had a go. Yes, indeed. So yo, Captain Barrel. Again, the replay value is absolutely there as well, even if you've completed the game, which I have several times, like I mentioned earlier. But at the end of the day, I'd still come back to this game, and I do come back to this game because it's fun, and that's a really big plus for me. So you'll know that in the past we've had games that were very short, but they were incredibly good fun to play, and this really takes that kind of ilk, and I like it. It's not a massively short game. I'm probably doing a bit of an injustice there, but it's long enough to keep you engaged, but short enough to want you to want a Captain Barrel sequel. Let's put it that way. Yes, Captain Barrel needs a sequel. Yes. Oh, so we do. So yeah, whether that's on the horizon or not, I don't know. But a Captain Barrel 2 would be amazing. Age rating is pretty much going to be any, because look at the graphics. They are so suited to the younger player. But I'm gonna tell you from experience, the game gets quite difficult after a while. So if you think this is easy, you got nothing on that, buddy. Have a look, and if you get the opportunity to play, you'll see what I mean. But it does ramp up in difficulty a little bit later on. Not impossible, but you will be blowing through some credits, I'll tell you that much. But it's such a well-designed game, and yeah, I think for the kids it's a great game. For us adults and stalwarts of retro gaming, I think this is such a nice entry into the market. So guys, go and have a look. And I'm not endorsed by them either. I just really enjoy the game, and obviously if I enjoy the game, I'm going to plug it as much as I can. And they deserve your coins, so go and give them some, and then have the game for yourselves. Also, I think it was released in physical cartridge form as well, so that's even better. So yeah, Captain Barrel, it's an absolute winner for me, and it will probably be the last time that you see Captain Barrel for a while now, because I've got the Dreamcast version. PSP version I need to try and get hold of. So I don't know whether developers have got a preview copy I could borrow, or if they'd be willing to help me out with that. I don't know, but I'm not begging. I'm just suggesting. Look at this guy. This is another boss, by the way. Yes. So I'm going to leave you now to see if I can defeat this guy. I'm playing my heart out for you, and it's really good. And I really hope you don't. I've turned to a posh pirate now. Your hearties. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me for the week's reviews. I hope you've enjoyed them all. I've really enjoyed bringing them to you this week. I've got another set lined up for you for next week. There's going to be a C64 demo tomorrow instead of an Amiga one. So I think I'm going to change the playlist from Amiga's demos to something like the Demo Zone, so we can add. Oh, look, I've lost all my lives. I think I can. Can I continue? No. Oh. There we go. Oh, poo. Never mind. I'm going to let this play again for you, and let's see how far I can get this time. Anyway. Thank you very much for tuning in. I've enjoyed this, and have a restful weekend, my friends. And let me know what your thoughts are on the game. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much for those who've left comments recently. I really enjoyed reading them and responding to you. And for those that haven't left me a comment yet, don't be shy. We don't bite here. I might. Shush. Anyway. I'll catch up with you soon, guys. You keep it retro, and as usual, it's bye for now. Ta-ta!
Welcome, stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, we're reliving the past, high scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond, in this pixel paradise will always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow, in the Retro Gaming Club. Let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side by side, power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins, in this timeless adventure we're waiting to join. Crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night, from pixels to dreams we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite, in this retro wonderland everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose.